If you have an opportunity to use your voice, you should use it. The best advice that was given to me was that I had to be 10 times smarter, braver, and more polite to be equal. So I did. I've been fortunate to be in films that are classic, that are going to be around. All movies aren't fun, some are hard work. You try to do something and convey a set of emotions that have to do with some real-life kind of stuff. Take a stand for what's right. Raise a ruckus and make a change. You may not always be popular, but you'll be part of something larger and bigger and greater than yourself. Besides, making history is extremely cool. You ain't got but one life. You ought to live it the way you want. Anyone who tells you money can't buy happiness never had any. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. I kind of realize that I have a tendency to choose the kind of films I watched when I was a kid and would go home and pretend with my friends that we were in those movies after we saw them. I grew up in the South with guns everywhere and we never shot anyone. This shooting is about people who aren't taught the value of life. My ass may be dumb, but I ain't no dumbass. Anyone who tells you money can't buy happiness never had any. If you do not have courage, you may not have the opportunity to use any of your other virtues. You ain't got but one life. You ought to live it the way you want. Just 'cause you pour syrup on something doesn't make it pancakes. Everybody has to learn that the world works in very specific ways, and you're not in charge of it. I sit at home and read books. I'm not a big party guy. I read, watch television, watch movies, hang out with family. I like my clothes and I have great cars, and I drive those. But for most people, it's like, that's boring. You don't club. You don't party. I'm pretty focused on what I do. I think directing is a very specific talent, and I'm not real big on putting puzzles together, which is basically what a film is. Painters get up and paint. Writers get up and write. I like to get up and act. It's not a big deal. It makes me happy. I love comic books, and I love anime. When I'm not working, I like to play golf.